Hello everyone, you are all welcome to lecture number 1042, and that is in continuation of the scientific secret of maintaining good health, longevity after the age of 70, 80, or we can say it is for senior citizens. Nowadays, my all lectures are mainly for senior citizens because I have noticed that most of these people, they have lot of multiple problems, multiple medication, depression, and sometimes I feel that they should understand that it is not like that. Old age, if you are having some scientific secret you are managing, you can manage very well, even with chronic diseases. So today I am going to discuss about the age after retirement and how to manage. First thing is that a retirement from the departments, from the ministries, doesn't mean that you just sit down and wait for terminal day. No, not like that. You should not stop your activities at all, mental as well as physical. And of course, after the age of 70, 80, to everybody it is expected. We are designed like that we can get any type of chronic disease, terminal disease. So please don't fight too much. Don't go for too much medication. Compromise with the circumstances and cool down and approach scientifically, because our body is just like industry of different reactions. Here I am discussing real medicinal chemistry, and I have modified it in a very simple way so that every elderly person, our grandparents, our father, mother, they should understand it. So our body is actually the industry of different reactions. Somewhere oxidation reduction reaction is going on, somewhere enzymatic catalytic reaction is going on, somewhere hormones are active, and somewhere free radicals are active, somewhere the other type of biological rusting, means attacking of the cholesterol is going on, and blockage is also going on, somewhere vessels are rupturing, somewhere our cells are becoming abnormal, we call them cancer cells. So it is going on and it will continue. So in old age, the chronic diseases nowadays is identified only two globally. That is, first, that is cancer, and that is cardiovascular. Cardiovascular means that is your heart attack. So these two are very, very common nowadays for senior citizens to have these two. And not only in India, Africa, or Asia, globally, these two are first and second. And so I am going to discuss under this heading that in old age, once we get terminal sickness, we call it terminal sickness, or we call it chronic disorder like cardiovascular sickness, where our arteries and veins, blood vessels, they are ready to rupture, capillaries are going to rupture, and also blockage, plaque formation. All these things are maximum probability. So how to reduce these conditions? By changing your lifestyle. That is what I mean here. And many physicians, consultants, they don't under this deep chemistry. How to manage this in old age? They will just go on multiplying, that is called multiple medication. Please stop it for all. Stop it. And your scientific approach should be there. Scientifically, what are the secrets behind it, all these reactions? So I'm going to deal first for senior people if there is condition of cancer. If somebody is diagnosed cancer, don't be frightened. Don't rush here and there. Don't go for multiple medication. Go to your simple lifestyle and check your body reaction. First thing, let me tell you, once anybody who gets cancer, is very clear that his immune system is failing or failed. Very simple explanation. And secondly, every human being on this earth is having cancer cell. Nobody is without cancer cell. Whether he is young or old, the only condition is that once we are old, very old, the probability of getting cancer means cancer cells domination, multiplication is very high. You are at high, that we physicians they call it, you are at high risk. High risk means our body immune system is weak, our oxidative foods intake is less, so that we are giving chance to abnormal cancer cells to multiply in billions. That is simple. So in that case, if suppose somebody is diagnosed cancer, there are a variety of cancer, blood cancer, liver cancer, colon cancer, so many are there, skin cancer, eye cancer, throat cancer, means anywhere where either it is in the form of running cancer cells, or once it is located, it forms tumor. So you have to manage the condition and with sense of humor, smile in this pain, because cancer is the disease of mind. Cancer is the disease of your psychology. First you are totally demoralized, just like bullet, that you are killed. No, not like that. So what you have to modify for those who are having this type of condition, your food. There are two types of food. One is called acidic and second one is called alkaline. So, food modification is very, very important. First you shift towards alkaline. Stop, drastically reduce any type of acidic food. The reason is that your cancer cells, they multiply very fast in acidic medium, first condition. Sugar, crystalline sugar is the best food for cancer cell. They thrive, they are very healthy. Once acidic medium is there and sugar is there, that is sugar, stop sugar. Second, stop or drastically reduce sugar. First condition. So that you are not allowing the cancer cells in your body to multiply very quickly, thriving in your body. Why should we commit suicide? We are intelligent. We should allow the cancer cells to commit suicide, to die out of starvation. So subject them to that condition. So alkaline food means shift towards vegetable and fruit. Vegetable and fruit, they are known as alkaline food. Many people are, sometimes they ask me a question while I was delivering lecture. They said, how are you saying that every fruit and vegetable, they are alkaline? Because there are lemon, there are oranges, they are saying, no. Once they go to your intestine, stomach, digestive system, they are all behaving as alkaline. They are not classified as acidic. Acidic foods are all animal products, like meat, all meat, your dairy product also, like milk and curd and some other products which are made out of animal muscles. So drastically reduce. The reason is that I have already told you very simple that anybody who has cancer means the immune system is totally compromised and is either failed or failing. So in that condition, whatever enzymic action is there, if you are taking meat, for example, so in that case, your enzymes are there, all these your meat cells, they are attacking on your meat cell to hydrolyze them into amino acid. And for that, they need millions of enzyme cells to do the hydrolysis. So in that condition, already lot of cancer cells are there, all those normal cells, they are fighting to neutralize them, and at the same time you are taking acidic food. So that acidic food is already providing good nutrition to your cancer cells, and also your remaining fighting forces, enzymes, they are busy in hydrolyzing and breaking down your complex protein, acidic material into amino acid. So it's a totally, we can say harmful. You are not giving chance to take care of your cancer cells. Then second one, first, you have to go to alkaline, reduce, stop acidic foods, then stop this red meat and all those things. And then third one is, that is, of course, sugar also I have already mentioned. Third one is, that is milk. Stop taking milk, because lot of publications are there, latest ones. I am not going more on that milk protein, casein. That casein is also having the link to cancer. Is very common because the milks in our stomach, intestine, it is producing mucus. And that mucus is the very good feed for cancer cells. Cancer cells, again, they multiply more and they thrive more in mucus condition. So those who are having this cancer, they should stop taking milk and drastically reduce. These are all factors you have to take care to manage. You have to manage. And at the same time, after this management, you have to keep your mind free of tension, free of worry, free of all those things that it's a terminal, it's a chronic, and lot of depression. No, manage your life. So you shift your food pattern, diet, 80%, your 80% should be fruit plus vegetable. Because these fruit and vegetables, once it is 80%, means you are pumping lot of enzymes. And that enzymes within 10-15 minute time, they are reaching to your cells from these fruit and vegetables. And when I say fruit and vegetables, for those who are having chronic disease like cancer, mostly they should be of high content of water, 90 to 95% water. Most of the vegetable and fruits, they contain 80 to 90% water, but some are up to 95-96%, like watermelon, like lot of melons, pumpkin, cucumber. In Nigeria, we call it kulli or something like that. So they contain lot of enzyme, a lot of water. So that is going to give rest to your digestive system, and at the same time, it will not allow the cancer cell to multiply very quickly. And only you add 20% cooked food. Cooked means in that 20% you can add whatever you like. Even you can take fish, You can take some other vegetable or whole grain or rice. I mean, you can cook it. But this 80% vegetable and fruit, sometimes if your digestive system is not very much supportive or good, you can steam it. After steaming, you take it. But best is fresh one. So these conditions I will be discussing more and more. So today, if I rank in numbering, it's a very interesting thing that first, second number goes to cancer, heart attack, and the third place now is COVID-19. It's a new addition. Otherwise, after that, it was diabetic condition, metabolic disorder of sugar in our body, Alzheimer's, and some paralytic attack. But no, pneumonia was there. But today it is COVID-19, and that is organ failure, lung failure, that is happening for old age people. So that I will be discussing one by one, how to manage. And here number one, your daily activities will guarantee your good mental and physical health in old age above the age of 70. So your daily activities are very, very important, mentally as well as physically. Go on learning, go on reading, spending time sitting with your grandchildren, with your family members, making contact. It's all activities should be there. Not that just lying and waiting for death. No, it's not acceptable. Number two, do not fight too much. That is what I delivered whole lecture today. Because once you get any chronic disease, oh, you are rushing like a madman everywhere. Every Baba, every spiritual, every doctor is rushing. What to do? Go here, go that. So many people will be advising. No, just follow scientifically. Go to your diet and check all those things. It's all available. Lot of literature is there. And I have already mentioned every factor that you should take care. And number three, peace of mind. I call the richest man on this earth is one who has peace of mind. The old man, healthiest old man is one who has peace of mind in old age. So that is actually peace of mind is key to happiness, and which can boost your brain activity, reduce the level of greed in old age. It is just like chronic disease. Greed is killing many people, especially in African and Asian countries. It's very common disease in Nigeria also. I call it monkey habit. If you give monkey one apple and you bring the second one, he will leave the first one rather than to enjoy. He will jump on the second one. If you bring the third one, he will leave the second one and he will jump on the third one. That is called monkey habit. Because monkey is so greedy that he got already two is more than enough. But once you offer second, third, fourth, he will be just leaving first ones and rushing for more and more out of greed. So that monkey is in tension because lot of things are in front and he is forgetting that already he is having enough. That is called monkey behavior. So stop monkey behavior. That is greed. And monkeys is caught is because of greed. Because how they are catching the wild monkey? They will go and put some grain in one type of pot which is having very narrow hole. So once monkey is putting her hand into it, and once it will catch all those, make like this cannot come outside, and he will never leave those grains and he will be caught. So that was the greed. So greed kills you. So here disease and will kill you before chronic disease. The healthiest old man is one who has peace of mind. So here I will stop. And in the next lecture, I'm going to continue and I'm going to take one by one. So tomorrow I'm going to take for that is scientific approach, how to manage heart attack, cardiovascular issue in old age by modifying our lifestyle and especially the food. And then I will be shifting to other chronic diseases also one by one. And mainly I am discussing the medicinal chemistry. The physician means they are involved in that is they will be identifying your disease and they will give the prescription, and sometimes what they are telling that you are having this type of problem, it may not be matching to that. So here, I mean, the diagnosis is not perfect. Sometimes if doctors are not very experienced and he's not checking all the pathological, biochemical, physiological parameters correctly, his diagnosis, his advice may be sometimes wrong. So the most important thing is your medicinal chemistry, your body is reaction, nothing else. Only reaction. So if you can understand the different type of reaction, how it is controlling, at least you can manage in chronic diseases in old age. That is scientific approach, how to manage. So with again